Hey YouTube, this is Jam. Welcome to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to share to you my top ESL companies here in the Philippines. The first one would be 51 Talk. So 51 Talk caters to Chinese students. Majority of their students are kids. I think 92 to 95% are children. So if you don't like teaching kids, then don't bother applying here. 51 Talk base salary starts from 55 pesos and it could go up to I think 70 or 73. So this salary plus incentives like weekend bonus, perfect attendance bonus, and if you successfully pass JK or junior K-12 training, senior K-12 training, and basic K-12 training, you will have additional pay on top of your base salary. So 51 Talk hires aspiring teachers without experience, at least college level or with a degree. Their schedule is from 6 a.m. to 11:30 in the evening, but it is a must to open a schedule during peak hours. That's from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Mondays to Friday, and 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. weekends like Saturdays and Sundays. If you're going to work part-time, you have to open at least 65 slots, and that's peak hours. The second one is ECADSOC. So ECADSOC is very similar to 51 Talk. They also cater to Chinese students. Majority are kids as well. Base salary starts from 50 and it could go up to 70 also, just like 51 Talk. There's additional incentives. And there's another thing with their salaries. So I don't know if you have heard, but I think to me ECADSOC is the only ESL company here that pays unbooked slots. But there's a catch. 80% of your slots should be booked. So let's say, for example, you opened 60 slots. 48 slots were booked, 12 slots were unbooked. 48 slots is equivalent to 80% of the 60 open slots. That means you are qualified for the payment of the unbooked slots. So the 12 unbooked slots will be fully paid by ECADSOC. They have a flexible schedule from 6 a.m. to 11:30 in the evening, but they also have peak hours that you have to follow. They hire aspirants without experience. If you have TESOL certificate or any relevant certificate, then you will get a chance to receive a higher offer. Not only that, if you are a graduate of a degree for education, then you will also receive a higher pay. My third pick would be Rare Job. So Rare Job caters to Japanese students. Initial rate will be 55 pesos per lesson, and your salary is taxable, so there's 10% withholding tax. There's also incentives like performance bonus, attendance bonus, weekend bonus. They accept aspirants or applicants without experience, but of course, if you have an experience, then you are preferred. Schedule is between 5 a.m. to 12 midnight. So you can pick any schedules between this time frame. And then my fourth pick will be Native Camp. So Native Camp is basically like Rare Job. They also cater to Japanese students, but if I could still remember, they have students from Thailand. Now they're opening to other Asian countries as well, and that's actually cool. Rates for your classes will be 55 pesos for sudden classes. When we say sudden classes, this is when you go online and wait for students to book you. The other one will be the book class, which will be paid for 60 pesos. Book class is when you open slots, and if it gets booked, then you get the 60 peso rate. They have a 24/7 schedule, so that means you can open schedule anytime you want. They accept applicants without experience, but with experience, they prefer them. My fifth slot would go to Bebo Global. So Bebo Global caters to Japanese students in the past. Now, I think they have opened to other Asian countries like Thailand, Malaysia, and the like. The base rate is 60 pesos, and there's also incentives like weekend bonus, performance bonus, attendance bonus. The schedule is between 5 a.m. to 11 in the evening, and fresh graduates can apply. If you have no experience in teaching online, in teaching English online, then you can also apply. The sixth one is Sankei. They are partnered with Transcosmos Philippines. I think Transcosmo is a BPO center. So Sankei is like perhaps a subsidiary company, but I'm not quite sure about that. They cater to Japanese students. Salary plus incentives. I wasn't able to get exact information about the salary, but I think it's likely similar with Bebo as well, like 60 pesos. They accept applicants with no experience, and this schedule will be from 5 a.m. to 11 in the evening. You can pick any time you want, flexible schedule. So the seventh one is the Gola. Gola is a subsidiary company of Rare Job. So just like Rare Job, Gola caters to Japanese students. The difference is that with Rare Job, you do your training online, screening online. With Gola, you have to do it in their office. The screening has to be done in their office as well as the training. So once you successfully did that, you will get benefits like HMO, health card, or PhilHealth, 13th month pay, night differential, internet fee allowance, overtime pay, which is really beautiful. But I just don't know how they measure overtime pay. SSS, Pag-ibig, or Calamity loan. That's really nice. By the way, I will be creating a separate video on how to apply at Gola, so I hope you'll also watch that. I will include there everything that you need to know about Gola and its process. Okay, the next one would be OnCub. So OnCub caters to Korean students. The schedule is fixed. It has to be from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. and then evening would be from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Working schedule, that's the working time, and you have to work from Mondays to Fridays, no work on weekends. They accept applicants with no experience. The salary is also fixed. It's going to be around 900, oh no, around 700 plus a day if you work for 8 hours. Next, we have Unhoop. Unhoop is like Rare Job and Gola. They cater to Japanese students. Schedule is between 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. But if you are new, you have to at least open 4 hours a day and 4 hours a day weekday and 1 weekend. They accept applicants with no experience. That's good. The starting offer would be 55 pesos per class plus incentives. And then we have Webleo or Webleo. They also cater to Japanese students. 150 per hour, so that's likely 75 pesos per class. Whoa, higher. The schedule is between 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. and they accept applicants with no experience. But if you do have, you will receive higher offer. Next will be the UTalk Philippines. So UTalk Philippines caters to Chinese students. They accept applicants with no experience, but if you do have that, that would be a plus. Next is the I Speak Better. So I Speak Better caters to worldwide students. Mostly are from the Middle East, Asian countries, and then so the schedule is between 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. in the morning. They also accept applicants with no experience, so you need to be a degree holder. They offer 70 pesos, but if you are a native speaker, they are going to offer you $8 to $10 per hour. So that's all the ESL companies that I could recommend to you. If you are fond of teaching English online, you can choose to these variety of ESL companies that I have mentioned. I still have more, but I'm going to divide it into another video because the other group of ESL companies usually requires applicants with experience and with a higher level of education. So I will be covering that in my future videos. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope this has been a help to you. If you have any questions, drop it in the comment section below. If you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys again. Goodbye.